Someone has found her new favorite spot right in front of this little heater. And this is where she spends all her time. Look how hairy our carpet is. You warm, Cece? Yeah. Hi, I'm Amy, and this is A-Star Reads, and it's time for my Sunday Sum Up, which is going to be a short one because I don't have any actual books to review for you this week. It was a week of progress. Actually, to be honest, I blinked and the week was over. I don't know how that happened, but it's gone, and we're almost at Thanksgiving, so like, what the hell? I just freaking out a little bit. Really loud truck. Shh. Anyways, what I will do is pick my Believathon book. I wanted to tell you an announcement that I'm really excited about, and then also give you an update on what I'm reading right now, where I'm at, how things are going. So let's go to my Believathon pick. I'm excited because it is time to pick my third book for Believathon. And it's been great the way I've been doing Believathon this month. I think it's been great because last year I'd read like 19 books during that Believathon period, which was fun. It was really fun, but this year that would be overwhelming. So it's nice to feel like I'm participating, but not going too crazy. So I'm excited about picking my next book. I haven't finished Tilly and the Book Wanderers yet, but I'm at least halfway through. Let's find out what the third book is gonna be. And I will do a random number generator here, and it'll be 1 through 30, and we've got 18. Okay, so 18, I've got my trusty little book, is short read. I love it. A book of few words can still make an impact. Less is more and more is less. It's a matter of fact. That is perfect, especially since I haven't finished Tilly and the Book Wanderers, but it will be done soon. I'm doing well on that one. It's just been busy. It's all right. So I chose Lightfall for this, The Girl and the Galdurian by Tim Probert, who I think is also the illustrator because there's no other illustrator name on here. And this is book 1. Now, I do know that book 2 is not out yet. I don't know when it's going to be coming out because I couldn't find any information on that. I didn't look that hard. I just looked on Goodreads. But this came out in 2020. And the reason I picked this book up, like actually from the library, was because it was on one of those, tables where it's like tween picks, hot picks, librarian picks. And I had seen this on, I think, JD Ray Reed's channel, and probably some other ones. It looked really cute, and I was like, oh look, there it is. It's a graphic novel, let me pick it up, because I'm still trying to figure out where my sweet spot in graphic novels is. And so I'm gonna try out this one. This is a middle grade. It's about this girl named Bee, little Bee, which I think is cute because actually, fun fact, my great-grandma's name was Beatrice. She's an adopted granddaughter of the wise pig wizard. And they have a business where they do medicines and potions. So I love books about herbalism and potion making, or at least I love stories that include people who do that kind of thing. And I don't know why, I've always been very fascinated by that. So like, it doesn't necessarily mean I'll love the book, it just means that I'm intrigued by it. And then we've got this guy who is Cad, and he's a Galdurian who apparently, the Galdurians are this ancient race of creature that is long extinct, or at least thought to be long extinct because it can't be completely extinct. He's here. But I am guessing that B is going to try and help Cad find more of his own people. And so it sounds really cute. The artwork is adorable. This is, like I said, just under 250 pages. Like, it's really close to being 250. But it's a graphic novel, so it'll go very quickly. And I'm excited to give it a try, and if I enjoy it, then I'll be looking forward to the second book in the series. Ta-da! Ta-da! Brand new fancy work chair. Look how good this thing looks. And it's comfortable too. Love it. Also, in preparing for the holidays, we have this cute little strange Christmas tree.
I love it.
It's taking the place, their peanut gallery, taking a place of the pumpkin. And then look at these little lights. They're candy canes, candy cane lights. So I've got that kind of decorating my little plant area here. I don't have any other decorations yet, but I'm getting in the holiday mood. Okay, so now for the announcement. I don't know if we're making this official yet. So Danielle, sorry if I let the cat out of the bag, but Danielle from Bookcar and I have decided that we're going to continue on our read-alongs because we've had quite a few requests from different people within the Lunaralong. They've enjoyed the process so much that they want to continue with this grouping. It's a great team. And so Danielle and I were like, well, we need to kind of think of a read-along name that will work for any book we go for. And so we're going with Bookstara because she's Bookcara and I'm A Star Reads, and so we think it's really cute. So we're gonna be Bookstara read-alongs, and so it's time to pick the next series of books that we're gonna read. So we have 4 choices. These are series that we're both very interested in reading, and other people have been interested in reading these as well. So we've got a poll over on Discord, on our Lunaralong Discord. That's probably gonna be the Discord that we transition into our Bookstara read-along Discord. So if you want to join it, go over there, join us, and look at the announcements, and that's where the vote is. And you can vote and see where the voting is currently at. The options are The Mortal Instruments by Cassandra Clare, the Daevabad Trilogy by S.A. Chakraborty, the Dorothy Must Die series by Danielle Paige, and then finally the Discovery of Witches series by Deborah Harkness. So we've got those 4 choices. So if you're interested in those, Cece is a piece of work today. She is, come here. She is just going insane. What is your problem, Cece? Everybody wants to know what your problem is today. She saw a bicyclist drive by, and basically she's been barking at everything today. Everything. Not one thing can get away without being barked at. And she's not normally like that, so I'm just like, what's up your butt, Cece? Because there's something bugging her. Are you all right, Cece? Cece? Are you all right? What's going on? What's going on? Oh my gosh. Okay, let's go back. Let me finish out that announcement. So to vote for one of those 4 choices, go check out our Discord. I will link it down in the description box below. And if you want to vote, but you don't really want to join Discord, or you are interested in the read-along, but you don't necessarily want to be as involved, like as far as like the discussions and stuff goes, but you still want to read along with us, go ahead and send me a message in Instagram. I'll link that information down below as well. Give me your vote. You can only vote once, so if you vote in Discord, don't send me a message as well into Instagram because that wouldn't be fair. So voting is up until November 30th, and we will actually announce the winner on our winter discussion, our live show discussion, which is on, I think, November 7th? Sunday, November 7th. I'll put all the information that you need here. And that's it. That's exciting. I'm excited that we're going to continue on with our read-alongs. They have been going spectacularly. And I'm excited to see what the next set of books are because I'm interested in all these. So it's going to be fun either way. Okay, so as far as what I'm currently reading, I'm still on Tilly and the Book Wanderers by Anna James. And I'm about halfway through this, and it's really starting to pick up. So I think that, let's see, page 137. I think that I should be able to get through this one pretty quickly this weekend maybe even, and get that one completed before I start Lightfall, my next Believathon book. And then I am also currently reading Arctic Dreams, still reading this one. We did have our book club discussion, and luckily no one else had finished it, which was nice because then I didn't feel so bad. But there was so much, like I had little tabbies and stuff, there was so much we could talk about with this book. It didn't matter that we hadn't all finished it. That's the nice thing about some nonfiction. And this one was so all-encompassing when it came to subject matter that even in this first section, the first half, there was so many things to talk about because he's not only looking at things from a biological perspective, but he's also looking at things from an anthropological perspective, and then also very philosophical, fascinating man with beautiful, beautiful writing. I'm about halfway through, and I'm just continuing to work little by little on this because it's not the kind of book where you can read it very quickly. It's one of those sit and reflect books. You know, you read a little bit, you reflect on what he's saying. You read a little bit, you reflect on what he's saying. So I'm going to try and get this one done as soon as possible, though, because it is due at the library, but I can't just devour this book. It's not that type of book, but it's beautiful so far. I'm really enjoying a lot of things about this. And then I'm also currently reading Fruits Basket by Natsuki Takaya. This is a book about a series, this is volume 1, a series about the Chinese zodiac, and they actually take human form. So far we've met the cat, the rat, and the fox? I don't remember who the other person is. But I am not that far in, but this is a pretty quick read, and I just kind of pick it up every once in a while when I want something simple just to look at and kind of go through. It has been a little difficult to get into at first because it's kind of choppy in the way that it's patterned out. I think it's because it's a manga and it's not like a book, and I'm so used to books that I'm used to things being a little less jumping from subject to subject or place to place. And so I'm getting used to the format of this, and I'm starting to enjoy it as we're meeting more characters. So we'll see how it goes. And then I'm also listening to Emma, which I'm about a quarter of the way through. I'm not enjoying it as much as the other Jane Austens I've read yet. And maybe that is just me and where I'm at in my feelings of reading right now. It's just not hitting the spot for me like all the other Jane Austens. Is it just that I don't feel like listening to audiobooks? I'm not sure. So we'll see. We'll continue on with that when I get time. And that's it for what I'm reading right now. Hopefully I'll get these 2 done soon. And then I'm going to continue working on Arctic Dreams because I want to get this one done so that I can return it. And that's that. I'm also continuing to work on my book that I have for my secret TBR, and I have quite a few others that I wanted to read this month, but that one's over 400 pages and I'm just not getting through it very quickly. So we'll see. We'll just continue on. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe so you can see what I'm doing next week and see if I actually have any books to review for you and tell you about. Let's fingers crossed that I do. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye.